Okay, and welcome back to Starcraft. I am Josh Hughes. I'm making myself a spectator. I am the coach at Amherst, and our first semi-final match will be against Toast1012 versus. Let me double check here. Smite Starcraft 2 Divinity versus NotNamedUser of David City. Toast being the number one seed, and with a record of 15 and 0. Not named user from David City is 5 and 4. Okay, not named user from David City. He is a freshman named Stanley Allen, whereas Toast is Ian Hughes, with who is a junior. He is 11th grade. I will set it for 25 minutes. And StarCraft is a very unique game. It is a game that has, let's put this, well, I guess we're not. Okay. Well, I guess we're not. Anyway, StarCraft being a very unique game, it is a 1v1 game where two players build and um, build army units, build their base, build army units, harvest resources. It's basically an exercise in multitasking. How well can you multitask and run and be able to outbuild your opponent? Here at NISA, we do have a 4-minute gentleman's agreement. There will be an in-game clock at 4 minutes that will um, the in-game clock to where you cannot cross the middle of the map until 4 minutes is passed. That is a gentleman's agreement. It basically prevents what we call cheese builds, or very simple builds that are super hard to defend, so that the meta doesn't descend into just a bunch of people trying to cheese each other and who can cheese each other the fastest. I am waiting for the go-ahead. I'm waiting for the go-ahead. Okay, I'm waiting for the go-ahead to go ahead and start the match, but we will be starting shortly. And they turned off the lights back here. I have a hard time seeing with my old eyes. All right, we have been given the go-ahead. We are starting now. Good luck to both players. And we will get this going. They're both going the Terran race. The Terran race is the human race. StarCraft has 3 races you can choose from. Or if you watched the earlier divisions, you would have seen the Protoss and also the Zerg race. So there's Toast with the GLHF, which means good luck, have fun. That is the standard greeting for this. Toast being here, this is the full map down here in the bottom. So Toast being here, starting off with a and good luck, have fun also from NotNamedUser. It's good to see gamers do that. You know, greet each other politely. He is over here in this corner of the map. This is what's known as a side-by-side map. And so right now they're just opening up with their standard builds. Down here is their supply. Both are tied at 16 supply. Supply is the number of units you have. You have to balance the number the number of harvester units with the number of, oh, putting his barracks out here. Very interesting, very fun. Along with his supply depot here to gain extra supply. You see, right now they can only build 23 units each. We'll go back over to Toast1012. Toast is also building his barracks. This barracks you can use to create the beginning um, army units or military units out of it, which would be Marine, Marauders, kind of your basic ones. Toast is going to go ahead and throw down a secondary base here, a secondary command center. So he has started that. The command center, that's where your harvested resources go. He also has dropped a gas, so he is now collecting gas and is mining and spending very well. Okay, he has this coming out. Looks like he's also putting out. He has that done that. Oh, almost getting supply blocked here. So he starts another. Supply depot to get that number up. Let's see what NotNamedUser is going. NotNamedUser saturating his mineral line very well. Even dropped a mule. This is a special unit that'll, if you can see the little timer above him, slowly going down, the little gray bar. When that goes down, he will expire. But this will up your resources. This will up your mining and for a short time. So let's check out up here. Got another. What is this? Oh, got a barracks. Also building another supply depot, along with second barracks, putting up a reactor. This barracks will now be able to build 2 Marines at a time as we're getting close to the 3-minute mark. Again, nobody is allowed to pass the middle until 4 minutes. So it looks like NotNamedUser. He has a little Reaper right here. This little Reaper can jump up walls. It's actually very good on this map because this little Reaper can come right down here and just hop up. So we'll keep an eye on this guy right over here. Checking back in on Toast1012. Toast1012 is already getting out a siege tank. These things are really good for ground, building out of a factory, and also more Marines. He is now gathering a small army to go ahead and go while still building, still producing SEVs to keep mining. Okay, let's look at the worker count. Okay, oh, very even on the worker count. So that's excellent. 350, 10 seconds before they can cross mid. We'll keep an eye out. Okay. Oh, he's getting out the tech lab and researching STEM. And Toast getting ready to move out. It is past the 4-minute mark. So Toast with a group of Marines and a siege tank. Looks like they may find the Reaper right there. We will see if they spot. Oh, they did spot it. Oh, made short work of that single unit as the tank moves across with the Marines following it out. We'll see. He's kind of walled him. NotNamedUser has walled himself in. So Toast is camping outside the back. He scans to see what is up there. Oh no, he has his. Oh my gosh, he had his stuff, and the tank sieges up and starts shelling. But Toast had his Marines accidentally shoot his tank. His tank is less than half health as they kind of fire back and forth. The bad thing is that this tank cannot see up here. If I go to right there, okay. If I go to, he cannot see what's up here. I mean, you can see what's going on here, but you cannot see what's up here. We'll go back to everybody's view. See how it lights up, darkens out. Okay, this is what NotNamedUser can see. He just knows there's a few, okay? And then he cannot see up there. And he scans, but does not scan up on the high ground, so he cannot see what is on the high ground. And coming in here, some more tank Marine reinforcement coming out, back in, and one little Marine by himself. Keep going, little guy. You're going to make it. I think you'll make it. As he goes through the immortality field, and it's so slow. Oh, there, he made it through. As Toast is setting up quite the siege. Oh, he spotted him up there. He scans up there, and the Marines just get obliterated. And now Toast with his Marines, he does have vision up here now with the Marines being up on the ramp. And here comes the onslaught. The Marines hitting each other. They are out of range of the tanks. The tanks have to move. And there they go. The tanks coming in with more being built on the backside. And as the tanks doing very well, NotNamedUser doing very well about getting his upgrades as the tanks begin shelling the expansion. We'll see what NotNamedUser has. He is trying to get some air-to-ground units. Whereas Toast, he put a little cheeky expansion up here, wanting to mine these high-yield minerals up here. He has his tanks holding the line while few Marines come back up. He goes heads and scans to see what's up there. NotNamedUser has a tank of his own shelling, getting rid of one of the tank, but will that be enough? They do not, and Toast takes the win. We will look at the score screen. Okay, there being the score screen. Pretty good. Toast had quite the advantage on resources. Structures was pretty close, but technology, NotNamedUser doing very well at getting his upgrades, getting them going, so kudos to that. That was game one. We will be right back with game number 2. Okay, we will be setting up for game 2. This will be at Berlingrad. Get out the mod. Okay, and here we go with game number 2 with Toast and NotNamedUser in a best of 3. This time they choose Berlingrad. We will, with the game starting, we will let everybody load in. And Berlingrad, the map's a lot bigger. We have Toast1012 up here in the top corner in the green with NotNamedUser bottom side. Bottom side again with the SEVs. These are the standard workers. Zoom in right there, take a look at them going back and forth. These are the guys who mine. They also take gas, which is located over here. There is also, starting the standard Terran build, which is a supply depot first. Both are supply blocked, which you are going to be at this time, and then both, again, Biff got them done right at the same time. You go right into a going right into a barracks while still making and building SCVs. Oh, not named user going ahead and dropping his gas right alongside Toast, also dropping his gas. You can have a maximum of 3 workers working on this. Well, you can have a maximum of any, but 3 workers is the 3 workers is the best to be fully saturated on the gas. So now gas gives room to build higher structures. Okay, looks like Toast building an SCV and not named user building. Oh, not named user is going ahead and start his command center upgrade. If you look down to the bottom side, it'll say upgrading. This will give him scans. So and he can see invisible units by using this. Nice little radar dish coming out. And going ahead and dropping his expansion. Toast dropping his expansion along with not named user. Going ahead and expanding out not named user. Again, liking this little Reaper. Liking that little Reaper. So he's going to go ahead and drop that Reaper. Okay, Toast1012 has already gotten his reactor, so he'll be able to make 2 Marines at a time, which is what he is doing. And then Toast has also started the factory. Right down here within this building, not named user is supply blocked with his supply depot getting close to being almost done, alongside of his second command center almost being done, so then they can start mining off of that. Looks like Toast has dropped his third or his second gas. He'll go ahead and saturate that out. Probably get 1 more worker here and then start working on saturating his second mineral line. Getting out 4 Marines. He did get out his factory. He's going to go ahead, put out the tech lab, and start on a starport. Starport producing flying units. This is known to Terrans as the 1-1-1 build. You just start out to see what you need. Gives you everything you need at the beginning, and then you can expand off of that. But with 1 barracks, 1 factory, and 1 starport, which is still under construction. Pardon me, please. Okay, bringing this out, saturating his mineral line, and also getting a nice plethora of Marines. Here is our best friend, the little Reaper, standing out there. Oh, there he goes. Reapers are really super fast. And where is he going? Oh, he's just going to go out here. We'll see what he has. Oh, very nice saturation here by not named user on his expansion. Okay, he has slightly over. He's going to switch him out. He's going to get out a starport and then have his reactor hooked to that, so that starport will be able to put out little medevacs. Medevacs can heal the Marines. He's also getting stim on here, so we can stim his Marines, and also building 2 Marines. He has a barracks here, so he's producing out of 3 barracks, which is absolutely outstanding. Oh no, is he going to go out and poke? Oh, here it comes. Oh, and there they went. Toast with his Toast bringing out a 4.5 minute push. We will follow these guys out. It's weird hearing yourself in about a 3-second delay. All right, and again, plethora of Marines with some more, and with Toast bearing stuff down, he does do the scan to see what's going on, and here comes the Marines, and the tank will siege up, so it will do extra damage and start shelling. And it starts shelling. He goes ahead and scans, looking for any invisible units, and the tank is going to go ahead and target the Marines, and it wiped out all of Toast's Marines. Very nice job. And now with the medevacs, with the little purple bar, as long as they have the little purple bar, they are healing these Marines back to full. Toast will go ahead and keep shelling. The bad thing is that when these barracks lifts off, tanks can't shoot air. They can't shoot in the air. Oh, here comes Toast. Here comes the reinforcements. Toast still building on the back. Got some more reinforcements back here. He's going to go ahead and scan everything up. He has a medevac of his own with a big tank sieged up. Now, when the tanks are sieged, they deal extra damage, but then they can't move. And they also will have a minimum range. So here comes the carnage as the tank comes, and here come, oh, very nice. Here comes the Liberators. They were going to go ahead and get rid of those tanks because those tanks cannot shoot back. And so very nice job by NotNamedUser. His combat shield being completed for his Marines. And the Liberators, they were chasing. They will not chase back. Toast now with Banshee, with air-to-ground Banshee, along with tanks. Okay, he is getting his, and it is now saturated. It is now slightly saturated, oversaturated, and, going to go into battle cruisers. Factory is not producing anything. Toast getting stim of his own, and also the Yatomo cannon for the battle cruisers. Okay, he has the Yatomo cannon being worked on, finding himself needing a little extra supply, so he does that with his radar dish of his own as he finishes stim pack on his Marines, goes back to going to build an armory to get upgrades for his mechs, a second starport, and here is the battle cruiser. Battle cruisers being nice, big, airborne tanks. They do a fair amount of damage, not necessarily the absolute best, but they are a flyer, and they're just really pretty to look at. So as we go back and check out what is going on, NotNamedUser expanding to a third, along with Toast starting on their third. NotNamedUser has a nice wall right here, along with a bunker full of Marines. He's getting a few more Liberators. Now, Liberators are really good going from air to ground. They do excellent taking out ground targets. Air to air, they're not as useful. Oh, there's the scan from Toast, with NotNamedUser going ahead to resaturate out this mineral line. It may have taken some damage from before, and NotNamedUser doing an excellent job going ahead, starting an armory, starting an engineering bay, and working towards getting all of the upgrades. He's still slightly oversaturated now because this is starting to mine out, so he's again sending SEVs to his new base, with Toast doing the same thing. Getting out gas, these battle cruisers and high-tech units. Oh, and there we go. Thor has arrived. Thor is a nice, big, fat, tanky mech. And here goes just, good grief, kind of a mess. Good grief. We have Vikings, which are air-to-air. We have Thors, which can hit both ground and air. We have tanks that can only hit ground. The Marines can hit ground and air as well. There is the scan from Toast, probably seeing if there was a third. Looks like they're going to rally right to this point here, which is always good to wait for everybody to get there so you can all go in together. And they are, oh, look at that, NotNamedUser building a Thor of his own, looking at the unit tab. Oh my. And here we go. This is the number of units. This is the number of units each army has, and Toast will go ahead and engage. The battle cruisers back off, and then they keep moving forward. The tanks are sieged up and have started shelling against this wall. The wall is about gone, with the Liberators going ahead and trying to take out this battle cruiser, with with the Marines moving forward, trying to take out the rest of the air. And will they have it? I think they do. They got it. And that is the battle. That was the battle. And looks like Toast is back going in. There is not much left for that NotNamedUser has. He's going to go ahead and go 1v1. Shelling with the Thor, but the Thor is being hit from the tanks from a long ways off. There we go. We're going to move up the Marines. And again, The battle cruiser almost dead. It is getting so low, but it's not enough. Toast's gonna unsiege the tanks. Go look at the production tab with more being built on the way, and let the shelling begin. As our battle cruiser, oh, it is so low. Look at that. Look at that. And they got the Liberator, but the Liberator is gone before it can even do a thing. So the tanks siege up on the ramp. Here comes another Liberator. Nope. Well, he's thinking about it. A Liberator, very nice job sieging up. It's going to start nailing these tanks, nailing these Marines, one-shotting them, one-shotting these Marines. Look at that. But when it's in air-to-ground mode, it cannot hit the battle cruiser. And look at, here's 3 more battle cruisers coming in. And that should be it for game number 2. Toast just cleaning it up, and what a great game.